I support the council manager form of government, and I support the election of council members at large, as we currently have. I'm not a proponent of the award system. There have been a lot of studies conducted at various universities and political science departments, and I was a political science major, that document that it's much more costly. And I've talked to some of my friends who are mayors in ward cities, and you end up having to allocate budget money to each of the aldermen for each ward to spend as they see fit. And when money's tight and every dollar counts, you want to do what's best for the city as a whole. And sometimes that doesn't mean attending to a specific need in a specific ward. So I think the system we have now works well. If you look at the current 6 council persons, we have 3 on the west side, 3 on the east side. On the west side, you have 1 on the northwest side of the city, 1 on the southwest side of the city, and 1 west of Randall. And on the east side, you have 1 on the north side, 1 on the far east side, and 1 downtown. So I don't think it's an issue of geography. I'm troubled by the fact that some people feel they're not represented. I mean, one of the counters to the ward system I would offer was right now every person in Elgin has 6 council people who represent them. If we went to a ward system, they would have 1 plus those that would be elected citywide. I'm troubled by the fact that they feel unrepresented or that they don't have a voice. We make a lot of effort at community outreach. We hold meetings all over, whether it's budget meetings, or this summer we did a thing called community conversations that we took out into the neighborhoods and invited people to come just casually drink coffee with us and tell us about issues they had in the city. The other thing is, I think a lot of people are confusing, when I talk to people about the ward system, they see it as kind of a neighborhood thing. My neighborhood will have representation. Well, if we would go to a ward system, the Illinois statute requires that we would have 5 wards. Some people said 4, some 6, but actually the statute says 5 in the blended system with 3 at large. Well, if we had 5 wards, we have 110,000 roughly people in Elgin. Each ward would be the size of Geneva. Geneva's population is 22,000. So this notion that my specific neighborhood of a few hundred houses is going to have its own representative isn't really true. Like I said, we're talking wards the size of Geneva. So I think we have to really look at the issue of why some people feel that they're under or not represented, and find ways for people to better engage with the city, for us to better reach out to them. If that's the case, we have to redouble our efforts.